YouTube, welcome back to We Sibs, West Coast, East Coast Siblings, where we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. And tonight we are covering The Woman in the Window. Just want to let you guys know this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so feel free to watch it before the movie or after the movie. I will not be spoiling anything. Let's get into this review. Right off the bat, you guys, Amy Adams is a freaking beast, man. I don't think she's won an Oscar yet, but she deserves one. She did that. She killed this role. Let me give you a general outline of what happened. So, from across the street, a woman witnesses a shocking crime, but the deeper she digs for the truth, the faster her world unravels. So Amy Adams plays a woman named Anna, who is a child psychiatrist, I believe, and she has agoraphobia, so she's afraid to leave the house. She meets her neighbors who just moved into the apartment, or to the brownstone across the street, 101, and she witnesses a murder. Now, because she has agoraphobia, she is kind of abusing her medications and drinking, and her medication causes her to hallucinate. She's not the best witness for this supposed murder that happened. She has a tenant named David, which I thought was so funny because, like, David Tennant. Anyway, he lives in the basement of her brownstone, and he's kind of like the person who, you know, takes out her trash and kind of like, you know, does all of her outside things for her. He keeps an eye on her. So that's the general outline. This movie was really good. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a suspense movie like this. It reminded me a lot of Disturbia. It reminded me a lot of, you know, Rear Window. They were definitely taking some notes from Rear Window. Wow, taking notes from Rear Window. It's 2 a.m. Definitely, you know, the classic neighbor spying on neighbor thing. But what I thought was so great was Amy Adams' portrayal of Anna. She's got some mental issues, but she's still very much a person. I think sometimes with actors, they can get really caught up in being crazy and not being crazy, you know, and she just seemed very real, very genuine. And you immediately identified with her as a victim, even though you knew she was abusing drugs, you knew she was probably hallucinating. So I just thought she did a great job with that. But everyone in this movie was fantastic. Gary Oldman, for like the 10 seconds that he was in there, so scary. He legit pimp slapped that boy, and I was like, whoa. What the heck just happened? Like, just. And then yanked him around. I was like, that was some legit child abuse. Oh, whoa. Good. I loved what they did with the camera. The camera told such a great story, and it really did a great job of embodying Anna's just mental instability. We got a lot of, like, movement and swaying. There was a lot of suspense. There was a really good build-up. And I never got bored, honestly. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, completely entertained and enthralled. And I mean, as someone who's seen like a lot of suspense movies, they kept me guessing. I was like, is she hallucinating? Is this real? Okay, maybe this is real, but then who murdered this woman? Did this woman actually exist? What's going on? Like, I was entertained for the full 2 hours. I believe this movie was about 2 hours. Yeah, nothing but greatness. Juliane Moore. I always forget her name. Juliane Moore was so good. There's a scene between Amy Adams and Juliane Moore where their characters are just getting to know each other, and they're just chit-chatting, and you can tell that neither of them is okay upstairs. And I thought everybody in this movie did a great job of, like, not being obviously not okay, if that makes sense. Like, something was wrong with everyone. And at first I was like, are we seeing all of this from her point of view? And I think we are, because there's a nice rhythm that's kept up throughout the movie in terms of like pacing with their talking. It goes really, really fast, back and forth, back and forth. And then it kind of like slows down and it like pulls you in suspense-wise. I just thought it was a really, really good movie, very well executed technically, and, you know, it just kind of hit all of the right bells. And I didn't see the ending coming. Was I surprised at the ending? No. But I didn't see it coming, and it was very entertaining. There was some violence, there was some good jump scares. The house, I mean, I always knew that brownstones in New York were like big, but this house is freaking massive, and it is a character in and of itself. They use as much as they can of like the old wood and the darkness of it and the angles. And I think she says she doesn't like the daylight, or she doesn't like things being bright. She likes things being dim, and that really adds to the suspense and the build of the story. Just a good movie. Now, it wasn't like amazing, I just thought it was a good, solid suspense movie that I would highly recommend. If you have not seen The Woman in the Window, I would definitely go do that. It's a good Friday night movie. The director, Joe Wright, who also did, I believe, Atonement and Pride and Prejudice. The directing of this was really, really good, just like in Pride and Prejudice and Atonement. You could tell it was a little bit more stylistic. Never read the book. The movie is based off of a book, and I just thought it was really, really good. I don't know if I would read this as a book, but I would definitely watch it as a movie, and it, paid off. It was really good. Yeah. You guys, I think that's all I have for this. I mean, gee, when a movie's good, it's good. I don't have any complaints. I literally can't think of anything that I didn't like in this movie. That guy who plays the new Captain America, he's in it. Oh, and Anthony Mackie's in it. Super random, but the two of them are in it. Still can't stand that guy. I should probably learn what his name is, but his face, he's just so creepy to me. And he's creepy in this movie. He's very ominous. So that's good. He's doing his job. Just an all-star cast. Everyone did a fabulous job. The directing was very, very good. I guess that's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Comment, let me know what you think about it. Have you seen it? Did you see a lot of similarities between it and Rear Window? I actually have never seen Rear Window, and I know it's like a terrible disgrace because I like Hitchcock and I love James Stewart, and I shouldn't have seen it. But anyway, I haven't. I feel like it definitely pulled from it a lot. I think even to the point where there's a shot of Jimmy Stewart at the beginning of the movie. Let me know if I'm wrong. Subscribe and click the bell so you can be notified of our coverage on everything. We SIBZ, we try to cover a broad array of movies and television. And if there's anything you want us to cover, let us know in the comments. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.